Yeah, I'm starting.
Yeah, start.
Oh, hi everybody. So more crypto excitement of the day, looks like. First of all, I would say those of you who are keeping your head together, it could be an incredible buying opportunity. So it looks like everybody kind of follows each other and got into a bit of a panic there. No idea why, really. But let me give you the update anyway, behind the scenes, what's going on. So, I mean, for this funny little sell-off that's just happened, I don't know behind the scenes what's going on there. That's just people kind of panicking and doing whatever they want to do. But I'll give you the kind of update behind the scenes, the good stuff which is actually happening on the project. So first of all, the webinar that we were, one of the world's, well, it's actually the world's biggest event company running the webinar for us. They did actually run a webinar for us on Saturday, but they actually ran the wrong one. They ran our stock market and Forex training webinar, which was just a bit of miscommunication between, I don't know, somewhere along the lines. But they are actually still going to run our AfroStar crypto webinar. So that's all still happening as planned. As soon as I have the date, I'll let you know. Little miscommunication, not sure how I got the confirmation it was the crypto webinar running on Saturday, but they ran our stock market webinar, which I said, absolutely fine. It went very well, but they are going to run the crypto one as well. So just to give you the update on that, still going to plan, just waiting for them to confirm the date. So I'll let you know, which should be huge. I mean, they are the biggest event promoter in the world. And the stock market one they ran for us went incredibly well, but that's for our stock market training business, but they're running the crypto one. So that was kind of a little aside there, just to let you know what was going on there. We have, for those of you who've kind of been following us on social media, you'll know that we've started talking with several multi-billionaires who are very interested in investing in the project. One of them we posted in our Twitter account. We had the meeting with them, and they said they were very interested. They haven't confirmed yet, and I'm not gonna announce it until one of these people actually confirms. But they're talking about potentially investing millions of dollars. They're people who, they're not looking for this kind of short-term quick gain. They're serious people. They're looking at the project and they're saying, yeah, we can see this has serious potential to be a huge project. So they're looking for an investment which they want to grow medium to long term, which I know some of you are also, you know where we're going with this project. And when you see crazy stuff like happening today, it doesn't affect you, which is fine. You're the kind of people we want in the project anyway. We don't want people who are just like panic every second something happens. We're after serious investors, people who can see the huge potential. But we're looking to get more and more people involved in the project who see what we're doing and share the vision there. Let me just have a look. What else? Oh, yeah, quite exciting and fun project coming up is the, and by the way, just because we haven't had an AMA every day doesn't mean there's not tons of stuff going on behind the scenes. What I'm trying to do now is to only announce something on an AMA once it's 100% confirmed. Because with this, as I said, this crypto webinar with the world's biggest promoter, that was 100% confirmed in writing to me, but still through the miscommunication, they ran the wrong webinar, which I said they're going to run the proper one. But I want to try and make sure that when I say something, it actually happens. Of course, there's always going to be the odd occasion when it gets delayed or something changes, but I really want to keep this factual, these AMAs. So I'll tell you something else, which is happening, which we've been working on for a while now. And it's a huge viral marketing campaign that we're going to kick off. And we've got a very interesting idea, slightly controversial, which I think will be good because we can potentially get a lot of worldwide PR on it. And we have the, well, it's basically a website that we were setting up for this. It's promoting AfroStar, but in a very interesting way, I should say. And we've got all the website done. We're now getting the PR companies kind of primed and ready for this. And again, when the whole campaign kicks off, which I think could be very, very soon, I will announce it. And I'll tell you, this is it. This is what's happening. This is what it's going to be. But it's almost ready to go. And I think, it could be huge for the project. And it's an approach which I haven't seen other crypto projects take. But I think it could get us some really big worldwide publicity. So pretty excited about that. Again, when I see something like happening today, I think, what on earth? Why is something like this happening? Is crazy with all the things that are happening behind the scenes in the kind of bigger picture of the project. It seems to me pretty crazy when people are selling at times like this. But I mean, everyone do their own thing for sure. So what else have we got? I mean, overall today, of course, crypto market is down. Bitcoin, Binance, which, I mean, that happens. Cryptos goes in cycles. But generally, I think we've been bucking the cycle, and I think we can definitely continue to do that. So, oh, and the other thing which has been going on, we are getting a lot more involved in networking with some seriously big people in the crypto world, and we'll continue to do that. Today there was the big crypto conference in London, and some of our team were there. Tanya was there, Sheila was there, networking with all kinds of people, which could potentially be very useful to the project. So we're, just to let you know, we are hard at work behind the scenes. Nothing's changed. We're still producing new concepts, new ideas, new marketing. And yeah, it's just, I would say to people, have a bit of patience. Yeah, this is a serious project. It's a big project which can potentially have a world impact. Things don't happen overnight. Yeah, this has been 3 weeks now. So I would say keep calm, hang on to your crypto. Everything is going to plan. And yeah, oh, and I think Tanya is going to give you a couple of updates as well. So from our side of things, the project is going incredibly well, on track. Some very exciting things which could have huge impact on the project positively. So it's kind of surprising to me when we see things like this happen today. But then, okay, that's crypto. That's the crazy world of crypto. That's part of the roller coaster ride, I guess. Which is fine. Let the weak holders, let them leave the project. That's absolutely fine. And the people who see the potential of the project, stay with us. You're in for big things, from really great things. So, and again, thank you to the community and the holders who are holding their heads and realize that it's not a short-term buy and sell project. So I think Tanya is going to join us, I think. Yep, you want to
Hi, everyone. How are you? I don't really understand also what was happening in the last few minutes. We scheduled AMA for 7 o'clock today because I was at the DAS, which is Digital Asset Summit for Blockworks. And I've had meetings with various fund managers and various investors. And I was also meeting potential strategic partners for our ecosystem, our app. And our app is going ahead as planned. And in a couple of months, we will have real lifetime use for the token. And it's happening very soon. So I am happy to see those investors leave that don't believe in the project. And it's good that they're gone and they will not be able to influence the price any longer. So the interesting developments are that we are launching today the first in the world crypto church. And to make this viral, we would need your support, guys. We nominated as Afrostar Crypto Church Elon Musk as the first saint in crypto, first crypto saint. And what we're gonna need you to do is to tag Elon and help us to go to the moon. And maybe Elon Musk will have some sense of humor and appreciation for that creative idea. And if every member of our community tags Elon as the first in the world crypto saint, it actually might be a really cool and surprising effect for the Afrostar. So I've been working on a few publicity ideas, and also today, the whole day I was at a DAS conference. It's in London in Lancashire, Lancaster Hotel, Royal Lancaster, near Lancaster Gate Station, right in the station building. And tomorrow also I'm gonna be there because this is like a really cool place to meet investors, funds, marketing companies, and anyone that means anything in current crypto world. And that was exciting. And I come back home and I see that someone is selling off big. And I think, interesting, why? The development project is going well in terms of our copy trading app, which is gonna be coming out very soon. So those of you that stick with us will be seeing a very good profits, and we'll be seeing a real case use for our token. So any questions, please fire away, because I would like to hear, rather than saying something in the chat, just ask and we will be able to say what and how. So Sheridan, no, it wasn't Sheridan. Somebody raised hand and it disappeared now. So who wants to ask something? Please fire away. Anyone? Whoever is sticking with us and wants to see this token succeed, shortly we'll be releasing our link for the site, for the crypto church, and we will need everyone's support to tag crypto church and first saint, or its first crypto saint on earth, which is Elon Musk. And I think that could be really interesting and also really funny. And also we decided to run another lot of tube ads in order to attract attention of the journalists. And this is how they noticed our project last time. But because our project is proper and normal and fully dexed, they chose to run a story on another token that happened to copy our idea of tube advertising. And also because they have their team undisclosed, they decided to run an article, like Financial Times that was. We had a good interview with the journalist, and we spoke maybe for an hour and a half. And then he ran an article saying we should ban tube advertising for cryptocurrencies. And now Guardian picked up that article, and I think yesterday or day before yesterday, they ran an article that banned tube advertising for crypto. And today at the DAS conference, DAS London, that's DAS London, you can Google it, and if you're interested, you can join the conference tomorrow. They have a variety of speakers, like probably 10 speakers every day. And one of the speakers, one of the big fund managers who have like, what did they say? I think close to $1 billion in their fund that they invest in crypto. They said, and these days advertising runs even on tube for crypto. And I'm sitting there thinking, okay, and I was the first one to think about it. Imagine how fun is that? And I'm not short of creative ideas, but if everyone is panicking, then really that's not very positive for the project or for the person who invested in the project. It means you're cutting your profits short and not allowing a chance for yourself to make this big and life-changing. I understand that for somebody making $10,000 to $20,000 can be life-changing, but not for any of us founders of this project. And we're gonna keep going, even market cap is not exactly as we want it to be, because we have our own funds and our personal money that we can invest for development of the applications. So I saw a few raised. Okay, Ben wants to speak. He's far away. Hi, Ben.
Oh, hi, Ben. I'll jump in as well for Q&A.
You can speak. I do not hear you.
Hello?
Yeah, sound was off.
Hi, I hope you guys are well. Definitely interested news. I'm excited to see what it's all about. Not gonna lie, it caught me off guard. Just one for the future. So obviously, Tanya, you mentioned in the Russian chat that you was going to this meeting. I honestly think if you'd have put that in the other group as well, when people were asking for news and stuff, it would have been perfect timing to drop it into the other one. So in the future, it might be useful sharing that you go to this meeting of what you did with the other group as well, because obviously there's a lot of newcomers to crypto, and you could see people panicking, further panic as all the rest of it. But I'm excited for the project. It's definitely it's another good point to buy in. I'm excited, if I'm honest, but hopefully we start seeing that climb again.
Well, we certainly will. From this kind of numbers, it can only go up. I really don't understand what's going on and why people in crypto react like this. And I was like peacefully working away and attending the conference since 8 in the morning. It was running until 5 o'clock, and we had our AMA scheduled for 7. And then just before going into this meeting, I saw that there was panic and quite big sell-offs. So good luck.
Yeah.
And goodbye to those investors.
Sorry, just on that front, I think a lot of the fear and panicking was concerned because obviously there's 3 wallets from the initial investors selling. Obviously no one has any, because obviously we're growing in holds, which is a promising sign. But as they're trying to make it climb, the 3 big whales are selling, and it's making it very hard. Do we have any news on why they're selling? What the idea was? I
can give you the update on that, because I know personally who they are. 3 of the fairly big early investors, and they did actually, 2 of them actually contacted me recently and said, yeah, we're going to take part of our initial investment and we're leaving the rest in there for the long term. Which, I mean, that's what big investors do generally. They generally cover themselves and they take out their first little bit of their initial investment and then they leave it long term. And from what they've told me, they've taken out almost everything that they wanted to, and the rest they're leaving to run. And they did all say to me, yeah, we believe in the project. We think it's going to be fantastic long term, but we want to take out a bit of our initial investment. And I said, okay, well, I mean, I prefer them to keep it all in there, but it's fair enough. I mean, they supported the project kind of a month before we even launched, and they wanted to take a bit out. I can't stop them, obviously. And the fact that they want to keep most of it in there for the long term is great. So yeah, I mean, that has been happening over the last few days, but I think it's pretty much there. So hopefully we can really take off from here.
But it looks like we're at a new building point anyway, because those who are holding on now, they are your diamond hands. So from there we can rebuild.
Yeah.
If we could hold them off, we would have done. And obviously we were CoinGecko trending for the 48 hours over the weekend. And we all would have wished to see an uptrend, because we had a number of holders increasing, as you saw, to 20,000 and above. But even though the whole weekend we had a big sell-off from the private sale investors, the price was holding. But I think today some panic happened, or I don't know what, and I see a lot of just big sales going through. Some, I presume, pre-sale. I don't even watch what is going on, so I do not look at who is selling and why. If people specifically who like to watch the wallets and track and tell me, okay, this particular wallet sold this much money, can you tell what is happening? Then I can check, obviously. But if people that were in pre-sale decide to sell and take their X20 or X15 on their money, who am I to say no? They invested at the early stage, and the less of these pre-sale people that we have left, the more stable is the price. And I saw the effect of CoinGecko trending for 48 hours, which helped us to keep the price stable. Obviously, if there was no this big sell-off, and if the couple of investors didn't think that they need some money urgently, then we would be seeing a nice green uptrend, because usually that is the effect of the any kind of form of advertising like CoinGecko trending or DEX tools trending. And we're expecting all of these things to happen. The point is, basically, we need the price to bottom out, because it works really well when we are on an uptrend. And for that to happen, we need support from investors, because we said we're gonna do this, and we are doing it, but it doesn't happen all in one day. We have marketing wallet and marketing budget, and we're intending to use it wisely and not just throw it on any blogger or any YouTuber we can get. We're making sure that whatever marketing efforts we do, they're gonna pay off. And we see what works and we see what doesn't work, even with the amount of influencers that we have done advertising with. With some, you see a big spike. With some, it's like no difference whether they've done any kind of advertising or not. I suppose it's all part of the game, and we see what works best, and we're gonna do more of it. And that was just CoinGecko USA trending. And they have UK, they have Indonesia, they have Turkey, they've got other countries which can be targeted, which we haven't even appeared in. And the one of the biggest crypto communities are India, China, Africa, and we haven't, we did a bit of advertising in China. Well, not a bit, quite a large chunk of advertising, hence the size of the Chinese group is the same as English speaking. But we're gonna be building other communities, and we're gonna be building steady growth of marketing for every country that is influential in crypto communities. And we are in negotiations with various people. For example, in Turkey, we are talking to people who will be managing our official Afrostar group, and also will be attracting investors who are influencers themselves. So they would be interested kind of big time. I saw a few more hands going up. Alazar, do you still want to ask something? Anybody wants to ask something?
And just whilst you're looking for, oh, there we go, another question. I was going to say, we're taking the same approach that we've taken with lots of businesses that we've run. I mean, we've been doing marketing for over 20 years now for our main training business. And we're basically analyzing everything, what works, what doesn't work. And it takes a bit of time, but we're now already getting a really good feel as to what's working really well in crypto. And then we're just going to be doing more and more of that. So, I mean, there's been a kind of learning process for us as well. But we have the budget, and we're now building up a really strong set of statistics about what's actually going to take this project to the next level. And yeah, it's been going well, and I think we're ready for the next kind of big move up.
Yeah, Eleonora, you can speak.
Yeah, I want to ask, what's your plan for the community? Though I'm just joining, but I want to know what's your project towards the community. How does community benefit through this AfriStar token?
Oh, okay. Yeah, how does the community benefit from the AfroStar token? I mean, well, first of all is by investing in AfroStar. If the project goes the way that we want it to, the way we think it will go, is to grow your investment. So you make money by investing in AfroStar. Obviously, that depends on the price going up, which we plan to make that happen. But also kind of the bigger picture is we're actually looking to get a cryptocurrency which is used across Africa. And we've got our team, we have our office, which we kind of got 4 people now in the African office. We've got Wallace, we've got Sheila, and she's managing a team as well, to get the AfroStar coin to become the cryptocurrency used across Africa, which should just help make transactions and trade a lot easier. So that's kind of the bigger picture. But as an individual, the idea is you can benefit from investing in AfroStar tokens, and as the project becomes more successful, the price goes up and you benefit from that.
Yeah, and as a project, we have a wallet assigned to business angels, which means we will finance certain startups in communities, and people will be able to apply for that kind of financing and explain to us why we should invest in a particular business and how it would be mutually beneficial. Does it answer your question?
Yeah, of course it is. Thank you.
Okay. Any other questions? So it's really interesting that in crypto world, people want everything to happen instantly, and instant in real life doesn't always happen. And certain projects and certain developments, especially like developing an app or an ecosystem, it all takes time. So whether you want to be there to reap the benefits and rewards, it's entirely up to you. And because it's not easy to actually find a real viable project in crypto world, because there are so many rug pulls and coins that don't ever plan to do anything, and we are definitely not one of those projects. So you found a good project, but you also need to find some patience and some faith so you can benefit from this.
I kind of totally agree with that. I was looking at some recent crypto launches, without naming names. I'm sure you guys know some of these, where even on their website, they say things like, our team is not going to be doxxed. And then they got reasons why they're not going to reveal who the team are. And they've got reasons why they're doing things in certain ways. And you don't even know who they are. You don't even know if the project's going to happen the way they say it's going to happen. You don't know anything about them. And I see lots of people investing in those projects. And some of them, maybe they work out, but a lot of them, they're just scams and they're just rug pulls. I'd say when you find a project that has real people behind it, people who are prepared to get on a video chat like this and talk about things when they're not going so well or when they're going well, and just opening things up to questions. I mean, that's a real find in the crypto world, to find a project where people are actually planning to do a substantial project and have a vision and are actually taking steps to make it happen. So, I mean, you found us. As Tanya said, have a bit of patience. We're doing everything we should be doing behind the scenes. And yeah, I mean, we've really, I've personally put in almost the last year of my life into this project. Tanya and the rest of the team, similar. We're working every hour of the day to make this a success. And yeah, I mean, it's great to have you as part of the project and part of the community, but yeah, have a bit of patience. we're getting it all done and it's all going well. Yeah, and you can do your bit as well, of course. It's a team effort. So community, we all work together to make this more and more successful. We've got the couple of really nice projects coming up, which we talked about, the viral marketing project, and some of these very, very big investors who are now getting interested, billionaires. All of this stuff could be hugely beneficial for the project, but it takes a little bit of time to get it all together. So Tanya, if you haven't got anything else to add, do we want to?
So for people who want explanations and who want to know why certain wallets are selling or who is selling, please feel free to either tag me in the community or write to me direct, and I reply to people. I had only 2 or 3 people writing to me and asking, okay, I've noticed these wallets are selling a lot of tokens, and I replied to them because I know who exactly that is. And why create FUD and panic and negativity? So if none of you are creating that negativity, it means that maybe it's some kind of paid people who go to people's other projects, competitive projects, and create panic deliberately. And this can be done by competition. And for those of you that haven't discovered yet, crypto space is in some places like Wild West or cutthroat even. Some people even lost their money to scammers because they revealed their private keys or clicked the wrong links or something else happened. And obviously we try to do what's possible, and we are making sure that you are warned about security and how to deal properly. Actually, the good news that I also dealt with today is the security breach. And I spoke to a specific person at the exhibition, and I even sent it to John, our technical director, with a handwritten note, help with fraud. Basically, they work with all main exchanges, and we track down wallets that are scamming people and where our tokens are going and where these tokens end up. For example, we tracked down one wallet that has 190 BNB left in it, and some of them been cashed through Binance. And if people manage to cash through Binance, it means Binance have their identity, i.e. passport or driver's license or whatever the requirement is. And that means as soon as we collect evidence of all the stolen wallets or scammed wallets, and we can find what's in common with them or any wallets that been stealing, when we give this wallets to these people, they can freeze the scamming accounts. And then police gets involved, and we can possibly help people in our community who suffered from scammers return their money. So I'm dealing with 1,000,001 things, including helping our investors get their money back. So feel free to send me your wallet address, the amount that been lost, and make sure that you include details such as which wallet you're using, how do you think it was lost, because some people lost money through connecting wallet to DEX tools. Some wallets were hacked through PancakeSwap, or maybe check your history, whether you typed in PancakeSwap address correctly, like website address. Maybe you actually managed to make a spelling mistake in the wallet, in the website, because that could have been quite easily a phishing website. So whatever possibly happened, please write me your wallet, the amount, how you think the money was lost. Obviously, if you revealed your private key, that's your own responsibility, and nobody will be able to help you with that. But at least we can possibly track down who is deliberately trying to scam people. Not sure if you're voluntarily giving criminals your money, whether this and anything can be done with it, but we can always try. So make sure you send me either direct message, or you can tag me in the main chat. I don't normally have time to look through the chat a lot, but for the next day, I will make sure I check all the tags regarding the fraud issues, and hopefully we can freeze the funds and we can sort that out for people.
I'd say for anyone new to the group, this was just particularly when we did the pre-sale, because what happens is when a new crypto project launches during pre-sale, lots of scammers target the group. It doesn't matter what crypto you are, lots of people do that. And same in our pre-sale, lots of scammers posted fake links and all kinds of things. So just for the people who are new to the group, if you're wondering what that was about. But yeah, I would say do be aware that other crypto projects, they will send people into our group specifically to try and cause panic and to try and cause FUD. And they'll actually pay people to come into our group and do that kind of thing. So just make sure you don't let other people kind of freak you out, because they're probably paid to be doing that, a lot of these people. And this is your project as much as ours. So yeah, protect the group from these kind of people coming in and trying to cause disruption. I mean, medium to long term, we know we're doing all this stuff which is going to make it incredibly successful, but short term you can get these disruptions just because a few people start saying things which maybe aren't even true. Yeah, so just be aware of that, and yeah, look after the group.
Well, I assume you invested into this project because you found it appealing to you, you found it interesting, fascinating, or promising. So if you're you trust yourself and your instincts and your judgment, make sure that other people with their negativity cannot sway you from your own decisions, because it's not they that gonna be regretting the missing out on profits, and it's gonna be you. So trust yourself and trust your judgment. If you invested in this, you did it for a reason. Were you trying to stop the chat? Or?
No. Did you have something else to say?
You can say.
Okay, so I think we'll kind of wrap this up then, if there's no more questions there. Yeah, I mean, just in summary, I would say all going to plan, lots of very good, exciting things happening very soon. Been working non-stop behind the scenes, and yeah, going really well. So today was a big surprise for us and for others. I think totally no reason behind it, and I'm just hoping things will bounce straight back up from here, and we'll carry on to where we're meant to be going, which is onto far bigger things than this. So
tomorrow I will be happy to maybe see some of you at the crypto conference. I'm gonna spend another day there and meeting people and talking to investors and talking to big funds. And on Wednesday, we will be busy with our viral marketing projects. And we are going to be asking for community help in terms of tagging Elon Musk and tagging Crypto Saints. And I hope this idea, this viral project, will attract a lot of attention. And that's our latest kind of a viral project. And we will be revealing details, if not this evening, then tomorrow morning. So keep tuned.
Okay.
Quick one before you get off. I believe there's quite a few people with their hands raised for asking questions. If there's any chance you can take questions.
Oh, yes.
I think there's Naz Karimi, Zigmars, and a few others.
Okay, not seeing any of those on our side. So yeah, grab a few questions. No, if you scroll down, I couldn't see any.
Yeah, I don't see any raised
I can't
hands.
see how to get into. There's at least 4 people with their hands up.
If you tell us who they are, because we can see the names, we just can't see the hand raises.
So we've got Naz Karimi with a hand raised.
Who?
Naz Karimi.
So we go to the maybe near the top.
Well, usually they are at the top, but I cannot. I scrolled all the way to the top and I do not see them.
Okay, so do you have another name?
Yes, so Chris 221.
It's okay. Naz is listening, but no raised hand.
I can see a raised hand.
We're just not seeing it, I think, Tanya.
Interesting. Okay, Naz, you can speak now. Naz.
Yes, can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hi, I just had a question about the exchanges. Are there going to be any exchanges soon, or?
Yes, we were actually planning to list this week to make it easier for newcomers to buy and also to avoid any issues with security scammers that some people were facing.
Yeah, and I think what we'll actually do is as I said, I'm trying to make sure these AMAs are very factual. So rather than say it's about to happen, I think we're gonna, once it's all the paperwork signed, is paid for, the date's confirmed, then we'll say this is it, it's happening now. But it's happening as soon as everything is totally agreed. We'll then say, okay, this is it, this is the exchange, and this is the date. And
we actually said last week that we are listing, and obviously that's happening, and it's all in motion. And as far as I'm concerned, we've notified everyone, and we just haven't decided on exact dates. Or exact day, and John was dealing with it, but he is in a slightly different time zone, so he wouldn't be doing AMAs at 7 in the evening UK time. But we'll update you tomorrow on exact date or day, but hopefully it will be even this week. Okay,
thank you.
So someone else.
Who else had raised hand? Okay,
there's a Zigmars B.
Chris 221. I do not even see Zigmars. So Chris 221, you can speak. Chris.
Hello.
Hi.
Oh, hi, Chris.
Hi, yeah. I did the VC a little bit late, so I'm not sure if you've addressed this already. But what happened with the financial promotion over the weekend?
Yeah, I did cover that
right at the beginning
in some detail, but sure, I can go over it again. So they did actually, they ran our webinar on Saturday, and some people actually in this community watched the webinar. They ran the wrong one. They ran our stock market and Forex training. They had actually said to me in writing they were running the crypto one. some miscommunication. They ran the stock market one, but they've said they are going to run the crypto one, and I'm just waiting for them to confirm the date. So it's still going to happen as planned. They ran the wrong one. Yeah, things happen.
We actually received good investments just for a different company and different product, which is also financial. It's just like really silly mistake. Okay,
Yeah,
Zigmars, I saw
crazy.
you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
wasn't
Hardly a reason to panic though. And
No,
I
not
thought we
at all.
addressed this, and we did say it. It was a genuine mistake. They confirmed they ran one of the personnel chose the wrong recording and played the wrong recording, basically.
yeah, but
Okay, well, thank you for answering the question again.
that's okay.
Zigmars, you can speak. Zigmars, you can speak. I made sure that you can speak.
If he's not jumping in, we've got Coffee waiting as well. KOFI.
KO.
Zigmars speaking.
Oh,
Do you
hi
hear
there.
me?
Yes, we can hear
yeah,
you.
we can hear you.
Okay, I switched to the telephone because computer hang on. Anyway, I truly believe, and I'm a big fan of Darren's venture since I joined the training a year ago almost. I didn't start the stock trade anyhow, but I see how human values you are preaching, and the whole idea and so on. But for serious people in terms of marketing, can we be a little bit more pragmatic? We are going on that side. We are talking about the currency, which aims to be for the entire continent, and the whole world will support that. So the people who hold the money, the big money, they like to see the arguments, and the arguments are beyond the figures, like how many people, how much this African crypto market is rising, and things like that's to be preached in the marketing side much more. That's just my observation and my suggestion how we could work. I don't know how much things are going on behind the scenes, but I think that would decrease the panic which is going on in very simple, in a village way. So to be honest, that's my observation from the Latvian village. But it sounds like village talks here in when the price is decreasing. But to be more pragmatic, we can give them more pragmatic messages. That's my suggestion.
Yeah, that is a good suggestion. And behind the scenes, because what we're doing now is we've got the token launched, and behind the scenes we're now already starting the marketing and getting things ready for the coin ICO. And a lot of the coin ICO marketing is precisely what you said, the facts and figures about how huge the crypto market is across Africa, how fast it's growing, and the huge potential for the project there. So you're absolutely spot on. And that's what we are now building more and more into the marketing. But yeah, I totally agree with you.
There are currently two other ways. There's Coffee and Kai.
Okay, let's Coffee. Okay, yeah, Coffee or Coffee. You should be able to speak now.
Coffee.
Coffee.
Hello.
Hi there.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Hi. Yes. I was just going to ask a question regarding the Success Resources webinar.
Yes.
I did know you already spoke about it.
Yeah.
I want
Yes.
to know, is it possible to also see that webinar, even though I know they ran the wrong one?
Yes, sure. I can send you a link if you DM me or Tanya. I can send you a link for sure.
Okay, that's great. That's great. And just to know, if I wanted to ask Tanya regarding the Digital Asset Summit.
Yeah.
Do you know how long? I've just because you just made me aware of it, and I'm still looking to research it. Do you know how long they've been around? And if we could possibly get some update regarding them.
You can check their website and research. I'm not here to promote other companies.
Okay. No, the reason I asked because I know it's a digital asset summit, so I presume they take on all the different type of crypto and digital companies, and they just promote and have a talk, isn't it?
Yeah, I'd say have a look at the website.
Yeah.
If you want to attend, it's on tomorrow.
Last day.
Yeah.
The price is about £2,000 to attend this conference.
Yeah,
So
entry
it's not
ticket.
free. It's not free.
Okay, that's good to hear. Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Next one you've got is Kai Bala.
And
Sorry for any pronunciation mistakes I'm making.
The thing about the conference, which Tanya and Sheila were at today, I mean, a good point is the ticket was, I think, £1,700, $2,000. It meant that only the people there were serious crypto people. It was a really serious, good networking event.
Yeah, it was exchanges, it was various trading platforms, marketing companies, institutional investors, private investors, high net worth. You can see the program and who the speakers were. Just search DAS London 21 and you will find it. It comes up on Google search #1.
Okay.
Next person, I allowed you to speak. You can talk.
Hello, how's
Yeah.
it? Hi there. I have been attempting to send a message to Darren himself for a while.
Did you say to-
I'm from
To
South
whom?
Africa, right?
Did you say to myself?
Yes.
Okay. My Telegram DMs, I do get
Oh yeah.
thousands of them, so I quite often I'll miss messages.
So the way I actually found out about Afrostar is through Nikki Hurst. She is my aunt, right?
Okay.
So I'm from South Africa. Okay, so this is a African launch. The advertising here is like not really existent. Is there a potential maybe for a promotion thing to happen in Africa, or like
Yeah.
and then maybe when will it happen? Because over here nobody, like, they don't really know about Afrostar.
Yeah. So
And that's a little concerning. I don't know, it's just my opinion.
the marketing we've done in Africa so far is we've been working with one of the biggest promoters in Africa, and they actually got our promotion out in front of several million people across Africa. I guess you missed that, but that's already happened. So it went out to several million people across Africa. Lots of people invested in the project as well from Africa. So that went very, very well. You may be talking about more kind of offline stuff like billboards and things and buses and that kind of thing. We certainly are planning that, but that's going to become a lot bigger for the coin ICO. For the token, as I said, we already went out to several million people in Africa, but for the coin ICO, we're going to have a lot of focus on promoting that across Africa. So you'll definitely see that. There'll be a lot going on.
And also from 1st of November, we have signed up a marketing company in Nigeria to handle our marketing in Africa as a whole continent. And the company knows the space and knows the right people. And we are taking strategic approach, and because it's easy in crypto environment to spend millions and not necessarily get desired result. So we are targeting the most important influencers. And also, as soon as Wallace is back, the Ambassador Wallace is back in the country, he has series of TV appearances, interviews, radio shows booked. So that will be all happening. It's for us, it feels like initial stages of the project for the founders. And we've just launched, we gone to 75 million market cap in 4 days. Then we had a few unfortunate events which took the market cap down to where it is now. And, you know, it can happen. Projects can, from our research, how we see the crypto projects usually, that could be Wallace actually. The crypto projects can take off and then drop like in a day. And we've been holding a pretty good position, good market cap, and we've been kind of systematic and consistent in achieving our signposts and our goals, and we continue and expect to do so further.
May I ask, your marketing towards the youth, how is that happening? Because I know, I mean, I'm only 19 years old and I'm very involved in crypto.
Okay.
It's not a very substantial thing for the youth, but it's a huge market. So has it been on social media? Has it been on youthful sites, stuff like that?
We first of all targeted our existing client base, which is quite substantial, and we have a lot of people that we know and promoters in Europe that been doing it. And I had feedback about a week ago that we should start doing more, attracting more young people and getting into TikTok influencers. So if you personally know some good influencers that would appeal to youth, please feel free to message me direct.
Yeah, I was gonna say we want to be doing.
I do actually know influencers. What is your thing to message on?
So Telegram,
Okay.
DM. If you DM Tanya,
Yeah,
she'll get the messages.
I deliberately go through all marketing proposals because I am personally booking influencers and authorizing the payments and transfers. So yeah, if you direct message me specific YouTubers that you think will be most beneficial for the project.
But we do definitely want to do some more social
Yeah.
media marketing across Africa and to the youth as well. So yeah, any suggestions, any help
Yeah.
there, massively
We
appreciated.
listen to all suggestions. Just 2 weeks ago, I had suggestion about creating NFT. What's the word? NFTs, first collection, and we are doing it. We contacted the artists, and we're gonna make the first limited edition. And once that's successful, which is going to grow it. Everything is set in motion, but not everything can be done in a week or two, as you can imagine.
More and more raised hands now. For the people who are going to ask questions, can we keep them relatively short? Get the quick answer, get an answer back, just because obviously it's good to get answers from the community. But
I don't see anybody else with raised hands. Who else is raising?
You've got Brandon. It'd be good to hear from him because he's very busy in the community.
There you go. I just saw that.
Brandon, yeah.
Hi, Brendan.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Well, Brandon, hi. Yeah, good. Thanks.
Very good. Apart from the last couple of hours of looking at the chat.
I ignore the charts. If you're long, the charts mean nothing. My question is more on the marketing sounds great and marketing's wonderful, but access is I feel priority one. So I know we've asked about exchanges. Is there going to be an Ethereum bridge implemented? If you can't buy the token, it doesn't matter if people know about it. If a new person who's new into crypto sees a big banner, big beautiful AfroStar banner on the side of the bus, and they go, how do I buy that? And it's, you're going to buy this, then you're going to change it to BNB, then you're going to send in, you're going to make a trust wallet, then you're going to import the cut. They're going to go, no, over my head.
We
So-
are, and I already answered this question today, that we
do
are
we have-
listing this week on exchange. So
So
it
what's
is,
like,
it is coming.
one exchange is great. What's like the real plan there? Because that to me is very much affecting enthusiasm.
What do you mean? What's the plan? Which exchange?
What are the exchanges? Like what's coming up? I don't know. I mean, what?
The first exchange that we should have listed on Tuesday. I'm not sure if it's happening for sure or not. Tuesday is
We might not be
tomorrow.
able to. You might not be able to give details. I don't know how it works with exchanges.
Yeah, we want to, once it's agreed and paid for and the date's finalized,
okay.
then you.
I would say which one, but I'm told not to say because it's supposed to happen today. I mean, this week, Tuesday, and tomorrow is Tuesday. And I am following the talks, and it's an exchange that supports our tokenomics. It's the right fit because not everyone, not every exchange will agree to do it. I even actually spoke to Binance people today, and I said, guys, what's happening? When are you sorting out fiat deposits in the UK? Because kind of our clients having troubles with depositing fiat. And they said, oh yeah, we are sorting it out. 3 weeks. So news from Binance, 3 weeks, they're hoping to fix their issues with regulations in the UK. And they are happy to welcome us once we reach 5 billion market cap. But we cannot do this single-handedly. We can only do this together with our investors in our community.
But the bigger picture answer is we are planning to list on multiple exchanges. You talked about Ethereum bridge. Yeah, we want to make this as accessible as possible. There is a plan, there is a structure of how we're approaching it and which exchanges we're going on in a certain order. But as and when they happen and we've got the deal done and the date signed, and we're allowed to announce it, then we'll announce it. But we have that plan in place for sure.
Okay, all right, that's good news. Just motivated for you guys. If you look at some of the largest tokens, Pancake Swap usually equals around 15% of volume. So
yeah,
it's a big push. I mean, and anybody listening, if you're, realize that we've created this much volume through one ability to buy. So each exchange is more buyers and a big growth.
Yeah,
But
so
appreciate you taking
this
the
week
question.
we're expecting more buyers, and we're expecting more positive news because it's been booked and paid for even, and we have more communities opening. And as you can see, the number of holders is increasing. Who is selling is the large investors that made this project possible. So instead of panicking, we probably should show them gratitude and say thank you for making this project happen. And once they sold their initial investment, they will not be selling the rest because they will be then waiting for their big profits on the rest of it, on the rest of the investment. Obviously, they were all profitable, but as we had various setbacks, sell-off of stolen tokens, last big sell-off of pre-sale bots and various other things, they maybe thought, oh, I want to make sure that I helped create this project. I actually take my initial investment, which is fair enough. But as you can see, our numbers of holders are growing and market cap isn't, which is understandable, upsetting, but understandable nevertheless. And we will make sure that we are doing what we can. We don't have any intention of giving up or stopping doing things. Things are lined up and even paid for certain things, and everything is happening. And obviously, it would be much more beneficial if we start seeing an uptrend, because this is when most investors are getting on board instead of, when it's in red. And if somebody is panicking and selling, it's not creating a positive environment for the new holders to come on board.
Should we do some quick fire question and answer now? Like 30-second answers and questions?
Any more?
So we've got we had Jaden, Law Vang, and Louise.
Louise, okay. I can see Louise, but no raised hand. Okay, Louise, you're allowed to speak.
Hi, Tanya. Hi, AfroStars. Quick question.
Hi.
So there's been a lot of questions about the big drop. So let's fast forward to the 27th of November. If no one has received it, what will happen? Where should they go?
If no one's received what?
I believe it's the airdrop.
Their tokens.
Oh, okay.
You should receive it. I mean, why wouldn't you?
You will just receive that.
So basically, let's stick to questions which are relevant to now, not if would have and should have. So basically, if you don't receive it, then you contact us and ask, where is my airdrop? That's
but
basically
there's no issue at all. You will receive your airdrop.
Yeah, it's 30 days from the...
I believe the reason she's asking is because obviously the people who've won the shilling competitions, and a few people are still yet to receive that. I think once that's done, that might tidy things up a little bit as well.
No, shilling competitions were paid on daily basis. Only the last, I think, yesterday's winners, I haven't paid yet because I was out.
No, in the community over the last few days, there's been a lot of questions about the big drop. So this was before the launch day. So there's I think 5,000 at the time had participated. So there's questions, obviously no answers.
The
so
big drop, okay, I understood it's a big drop in price, not the airdrop. Sorry, I misunderstood
so my fault, airdrop. I'm so sorry. So I'm just saying, let's fast forward. At least we can help the community because you guys are really busy. Because I'm one of those, I haven't received mine. So we've got 11 days left. Let's say it's the 27th and there is nothing. Who do we contact?
When the date comes, we will do the airdrop. And if it doesn't happen within a couple of days, because we set the date for the airdrop 30 days from the launch, okay? And it is happening 30 days from the launch date. If you haven't received it, if there is an issue with not submitting wallet in the right format or whatever else might be, then you contact John, who is our technical director. It's going to be done in a bulk. It will be a software that's doing it because manually, we cannot airdrop a few thousand people. That's gonna take awfully long time.
Sorry, I want to ask. I'm just hearing about this airdrop. Please, can you elaborate more about this airdrop?
So the airdrop is already finished. That was back near pre-sale when we're doing the pre-sale. So it's finished. It's done. People who have got it are going to get it in the next, within the next 10, 11 days. But for anybody new, that's in the past. But we will be running more competitions and more. We might even do another airdrop at some stage. So we'll let everybody know if we do, or if and when we do other things like that.
Lord Van,
I can help within the community by saying, if the question does come up, at least I can help by saying, okay, We just have to wait until 30 days after the launch. And then a couple of days after that, if there is nothing, then we just need to DM
Contact
John.
Yeah,
So
that's correct.
thank you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he is the one that will be dealing with it.
So we've got Alazar and Lee Wilbur.
Also, Lor Wang, I just allowed to speak because I saw that hand go up. Lor Wang? Wang? Lor Wang. Disappeared. Sorry. Who else did you say wanted to speak?
Alazar and Lee.
Lee, I can see. Alazar, I cannot.
Wilbur, Lee. Sorry.
Okay. Lee Wilbur, please speak.
Hi, Lee, are you there?
I'll try to find Alazar. Okay, Alazar. Alazar, you can speak also.
Okay. Hey, how you doing?
Hiya.
Hi.
I'm doing good. So I have a couple of questions and a couple of issues that I'd like you to know. The first one is, I don't think there are moderators on the Reddit sub. So if you go to the Reddit sub, you'll see a lot of FUD. I mean, a lot, claiming that Tanya and Darren are scammers. I don't know, there's a blog going around that says you guys are scamming and I am a scammer too. So
Oh, and
somebody
you
has
are a
to
scammer. Wonderful. Welcome to the club.
Thank you. I'm humbled. Thanks. So there should be a moderator on the Reddit sub because I think
I agree.
that's killing the project. And secondly, there are 15,000 people in the Telegram and only 200 people on the voice chat. And that's, my opinion, that's because the voice chats appear suddenly. If you could make the scheduled voice chat, that would be good. That would be good. Maybe Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, or something like that.
Okay,
Then
like a set
one.
time to have the video chats.
No, the video. Okay, yeah. People would not expect you to talk on a daily basis. The reason the price has been going down these past 2 days is because we haven't heard from you Saturday and Sunday. Another reason the price has been going down is expectations. We expected a huge bump in price after the Saturday webinar that went sideways, but nothing happened. And thirdly is the airdrop stuff. I think you answered that issue, but if you could schedule the video chats maybe every other day or twice a week or every Sunday or something, people would expect to hear something on that day and not be going all crazy.
Yeah. It might be.
Yes, but why would they go crazy if they don't hear from us for 2 days? What's the urgency? I had birthday on a Friday and I was already back to work on Saturday and Sunday, but I have a lot of things on the plate, and I personally don't feel the need to give no news rather than give news that already happened. If somebody just wants to socialize, then obviously we can have some team members doing AMAs and answering simple questions. But big things, they don't happen instantly, as I said. We are working on all of them.
Yeah. I think the idea to have a once a week kind of scheduled time is nice. So more people get onto the voice chat. What we've been doing up till now is we've been running one of these, and then we generally post the link in the Telegram group. We pin the message so people who missed it can watch it, and we do actually get a lot of people watching those whenever it suits them, which I think also seems to work.
Alazar, I just messaged as we were talking to Alex, and he said, no, on Reddit, there is no FUD. Nothing is happening.
I can send you the link. I've been fighting the FUD all along.
Yeah,
please.
I believe it's basically so.
Well, if
so
this is
as a moderator
happening,
now.
please, can you feel free to send us the links, any
No doubt.
admins? So, because
No
if we
doubt.
are not alerted, we cannot possibly, I personally don't even have Reddit account. I've got, it's enough for me that I have 56 Telegram chats of Afrostar. Actually, I'm just keep setting them up. I just set up Indonesia and Turkey, which we are in negotiations with moderators, and we're gonna start those chats shortly. So
Yeah, so
we also have Arabic, Afrostar Arabic set up, and it's already 1,000 people in there, only in a day.
For the Reddit, if you can DM Alex, specifically where you're seeing this, then we can tackle it straight away.
Well, I want to see it too, because if send it always to me and also to the relevant person who is dealing with social media, which is Alex, so we can make sure that we overview the process and we check that nothing like that is happening, because Alex says that he is not aware of any FUD going on. So please,
I'll just send it to both of you.
Yeah.
Please send it to me, and
yes,
I
okay.
will take care of it. It's really important. We have some crazy journalist stalker on our case who posts on his website that we are scammers and criminals. I don't personally know who that is, and I've never had any conversations with this person. I've never known personally this journalist. I would have thought if somebody writes things like this, then any reasonable human being will think that that person is insane, because if somebody is accusing another human being of being a criminal or a scammer, they need at least to have evidence or back up their claims. And because that person doesn't have any evidence or backup of his claims, we just make a complaint to Google, and all of these articles are removed because they're classified as hate speech. And you cannot accuse people of being criminal or a scammer without evidence or without any particular grounds. So people, for some reason, treat bad news or I would say bad here or negative hearsay more importantly than positive. And we've been in business around since 1999. Our training company been running since 1999. And we trained like 10% of British population in investments. And none of the companies, especially the kind of small-ish private companies, would survive for this long if they were not providing a good service for people.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's just impossible. And this is common sense. So why would anyone listen to some kind of negativity? That's beyond my understanding, because generally I'm into spiritual development and into positive thinking. Darren always enjoyed Tony Robbins seminars and about positive mindset. And we always trying to be on the positive side. But that seems to be terribly annoying to fathers and haters. Maybe merely our existence bothers them and threatens them. I don't know what is the issue, but anything like that, if you find, it can be taken down as a article of speech or personal harassment even, because they're being criminals by writing something like this.
When people talk FUD like that, please do let admin know. And also, as part of the community, feel free to tell them they're talking rubbish. It's good for the community to fight back, because we all know it is. but it just puts them in the place. And it's more embarrassing to them really, because they want followers, they want people to be interested in that sort of thing. Sorry, Sheridan's been really patient. He's been waiting with his hand up pretty much the majority of the time.
Yeah, and we had more and more people wanting to join admins, but Telegram gives me a message that we've reached limit because we have 50 admins and they are volunteers. These are people that know us, that been through our training, people that trust us, and I cannot even add more admins to our Telegram group, the English speaking one, because we have literally over 50 admins there. Okay. So we have Kench that wants to ask something as well. Kench.
There was
I have one last issue. Sorry.
Okay.
So, should I go on?
Carry on.
Yeah, keep talking.
Okay. So the value of the token does not appear on BSC scan. I talked to it with John about it, and he said you're looking into it. Is there any updates?
We are looking into what?
The value of our token appearing on BSC scan.
Well,
Yeah.
we've applied for it and they're taking their time. You know, the crypto market is very hot now. All exchanges are spoiled for choice which project they take on board, and they, I presume, have a lot of people right now that they're listing. So I cannot be responsible for BSC scan. We even advertised with BSC scan. We spent $40,000 with them on banner ads. So I would have expected them to be a little bit more cooperative, but I presume John told you the same, that we've applied and we requested,
Yeah.
but they have not updated it yet.
Okay.
Mm.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Anyone else wants to speak? Or at least
Sheridan.
I do not see Sheridan. I see Daniel wants to speak.
Can I ask a question?
Sure.
Thank you. I'm very new to this. I just joined about a week ago.
Okay.
So I'm going to ask a question like a layman.
Okay.
I don't know the technology or anything. But so the Apple Star has gone down over the last couple of days. But I really believe in it. Is there a reason, and you might have spoken about this before and I'm sorry, but is there a reason for that over the last couple of days? And should we just hold on to what we've got and see what happens? I'm really new to this. I'm asking a really basic question. I'm sorry.
Yes, in fact, you have missed. We discussed it. There was a lot there was a lot of FAT going on in the group, and we've just been told certain links are being sent to us to deal with, because there are people that are professionally paid in crypto world to harm other projects. It could be competitors or somebody else. And also we had one of the large investors taking out their initial investment. They actually made Afrostar possible because they invested 1 month before the project even existed, and the 1 month before pre-sale of the project. And we have number of holders increasing because we were doing good marketing. We were trending on CoinGecko for 48 hours.
Yes.
And because of that, we had attracted more investors. So investor numbers were increasing, but the price was stable. It was actually stable the whole weekend. But today, today something happened, panic. And what we were saying is, trust your own instinct, your own judgment, and your understanding of the project, and don't give in to other people's opinions or panic. We actually have some crazy journalist stalkers from even from 2003. We don't have shortage of various people that are bothered by our existence, and any successful person. And we were around in investment industry for quite a while, even though not in crypto environment. I wish from 2003 we were in crypto environment, like it's in Bitcoin or something. That would be happy days for everyone. In our in Afrostar now, but we were largest stock market training company in Europe for many years in a row. And even today at a conference, I met one of our competitors that wanted to participate and promote our project, but few of the management, like, because we are friends, even though we are competitors, we respect each other and we help each other. But some of the management voted against it because they have mindset of scarcity, and they felt that like we would take away from their investors in terms of finances that they could spend more on, say, their training, on their programs, or their signals, or something else. So if somebody has mindset of scarcity, it's quite difficult to deal with. But as you all know,
I agree.
Crypto world is just being born. Bitcoin was born reasonably long time ago in our time scale and existence of Afrostar project. But in general, crypto market is a new concept, and it's just the beginning. And anyone who starts now will see, say, Afrostar like Bitcoin in maybe even not years, but few months time. And I'm certainly expecting for this to happen, whether some of our large investors are on board or not.
Yeah, I should say as well, an important point is the investor who actually sold some of his initial investment. He is in the project for the long term, and he believes in it, and he's keeping most of his money in there. He was just taking out a bit of his initial investment. So even the people taking a bit of investment, they've said to me personally, we're staying in the project, we believe in it, we think it's going to be amazing.
Nice. Okay, so we must just hang on to it.
For sure.
Okay, great.
There is more stuff happening. New communities are happening, like Turkey, Arabic community just opened a couple of days ago and already has 1,000 people in it. We have Indonesia starting shortly, Vietnam. I still don't have anyone for Indian community, and that's one of the
I'm in South Africa.
Okay, yeah, I recognize this.
Yes.
Yeah, so we still have a few large markets that we haven't even started targeting. So it's early days.
Okay, good. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
I think we should take one last question, as we've been going for over an hour and a half now. It's going to be a marathon video chat otherwise.
Hi, Darren and Tanya. Hope you guys are hearing me now.
Hi, yes.
Yes, great. One of the points that I like to raise, I think I heard a previous caller made mention of it, and that is what happened over the weekend, the expectation. There was a great expectation, based on the conference that Darren had, actually talked to us about, and a lot of persons were looking forward to, positive outcome from that, starting today, Monday of this week. I've heard the mix-up that took place,
yeah,
and as a result of that, we have not seen, that positive, uptrend. And I want to think that probably the big investors who have taken up their initial investment were also looking for this uptrend, but they just want to play it safe. So they've not left the project, but they just want to play it safe.
They had actually spoken to me before then, and it was part of their plan anyway. They hadn't, it wasn't related to the webinar.
Oh, it wasn't
And
related.
also,
But I don't
guys,
think that
you are saying that we should give you the news update all the time. So we give you the news.
Not all the time, Tanya. Not all the time, because I know that's going to be kind of hard to do. But I do believe that in the group there are a lot of new persons to crypto. So the current ball-to-ball information, from using a cricket term, a ball-to-ball commentary, would be good for the new investors who are on board, because a lot of us, and I consider myself a new one in terms of crypto. And it's because I trust the management team, yourself, Darren, and all of the admins that you have, Alex, and all those guys. You guys are very credible, and I'm on board and believe in this project because of that. But for new investors like myself, ball-to-ball commentary information will greatly help for persons not to get panicked.
Well, it seems like it calmed. We promised the news, people have expectations, and then it doesn't happen, and everyone is suddenly in panic.
For that one particularly, it was when I found, well, first of all, they ran it on Saturday, and I said, okay, cool, thank you, it's run. And it took a bit of time to actually work out what had happened, because I got a message back where they said, yes, it's definitely run. And I said, well, people are saying it didn't run. And it took a little bit of time to work out what had actually happened. And then when we did, we started letting people know who were DMing us and saying, okay, this has happened. But yeah, what we're trying to do now is only announce things once they're as close to 100% confirmed as possible, just to avoid stuff like that happening in the future. I mean that was actually confirmed in writing that it was happening, so it seemed like a fairly safe thing to announce to the group, and then it still kind of went wrong somewhere along the lines. So it's tough. It's tough working out when to announce something. And for quite a few things, what we'll do now is when they actually happen, we'll say, okay, this is happening, just so that everybody knows and it's actually happening. But yeah, I mean, we will try and keep you up to date as we can as things are progressing and things are happening.
Okay, thank you much, guys, and
okay.
All of this for the future. I know this thing will work, good for all of us. Yeah. Because I believe in it, and the roadmap, the plan, is a very solid plan, and so because of that, I like to encourage all the other investors to just hold the fort. Yeah, thank you, and yeah, I mean, I think we've got a great team, we've got a great plan. We're having some ups and downs, which I think most crypto projects have. These things kind of happen, but we're here, we're working, and we're going to do everything we can to make this a huge success. And really, thank you everybody for your support on this. As I said, we've been going for a long time on this video chat now, so I'll say goodbye for now. We'll post this so people can watch it if you missed part of it. But yeah, we have a lot of good stuff coming up, so stick with us. It's all really going to plan. Some things take a little bit longer, and you've got to have a bit of patience there, but I know a lot of you really believe in this, so thank you, and thanks for being a great community.
Sorry, can I still answer my question?
Oh, sure, yes, go on. Last question.
Sorry, Tanjana said my name, so I'm still waiting.
Oh, okay, yes, yeah.
Hi, Daniel here from the Netherlands. Hi.
Hi there.
I think it's a great project. I'm glad to be in it, but I have one little concern. I heard Tanjana say something about asking like Elon Musk for growth or something. How do you say that? My English is not so good, but my question is, aren't you scared for like it's gonna be a pump or dump in the end? Because many crypto projects are like waving to Elon Musk, help us, make us big, that kind of things.
First of all, we're definitely not relying on anything from Elon Musk. It's a long shot. To get Elon Musk to tweet for us is definitely a very long shot. which we're not expecting to happen. It would be nice if it did happen. But yeah, if it does happen, then fantastic. What is likely to happen if Elon tweeted is the market cap goes up massively, the price goes up massively, the marketing wallet goes up massively. And then even if it starts to come down, we have those funds to develop the project in an even bigger way and make it just a huge success. So if that happens, it's incredible news. But we're definitely not relying on that. Yeah, getting Elon Musk to tweet is a long shot for sure.
Yeah, because like in BTC, you know, he tweet like it's on, and later he tweeted it's off, and it will go up and down every time he tweeted. So yeah, I'm scared it's gonna be like pump dump kind of type.
I would say for anyone who's in the project right now. Let's say let's dream about this for a second. Let's say Elon Musk tweets tomorrow. If you're on the project right now, Elon Musk tweets, what happens? The price goes up, I don't know, 100 times. And even if it drops back down, it drops back down maybe 90 times. Yeah. So on anything that I've ever seen where Elon has tweeted about something, it still stays above where he mentioned it for a long time.
Yeah,
so
that's true.
I say you guys
got a big of attention.
Yeah, I'd say let's just wish that happens. It's just incredible for everybody if it does. But I said that's definitely a long shot. We're doing lots of viral marketing that can be hugely successful. Whether Elon gets involved or not doesn't really make any difference. I mean, it does make a difference, of course, but we're certainly not counting on that. If it happens, fantastic. Everybody will do incredibly well from it.
Okay, thank you. Just one last question.
Okay, last.
I know you guys are very busy, but do you guys have something like a service desk or a help desk to
yeah, it's on
help
our
you guys out?
Yeah, it's on our website. Yeah, we have support on the website.
Okay.
It's live chat.
Tanjana say, oh, I'm sorry. I heard her say I have 100 million things to do and everything, but I know everything is important. Every question to you guys. But can she not like manage that the service desk takes like 99% of those things away so she can do the important stuff?
Yeah, I mean, the service desk on our website handles all the kind of day-to-day, how do I do this, what do I do here, questions. But I mean, even apart from that, myself, Tanya, the team, we're all just have so much happening just because it's a huge project, because of the vision and the plan and the things going forwards. There's so much going on. So there are still lots of things that require our individual attentions. But you're absolutely right. There is the service desk on the website, and that's for kind of day-to-day stuff. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I was just relating to the scammers things and everything. So yeah, I think it's easier for everybody to go to the help desk than ask Tanjana directly or something.
Yes.
So,
yeah, definitely.
Well, yeah. Thank you very much.
Okay, well, thank you to everybody, and we'll of course be giving you more updates as things happen. But yeah, thank you for sticking with us, being part of the community, and onwards to bigger and better things. So thank you, and I'll say goodbye for now.